Alrighty, now we're starting to heat up a little bit. The Atlanta Hawks in particular, Chicago Bulls, just call the Warriors, please. Put me out of my misery. I'm sure they're doing something right now. But anyway, the Clippers are trading Terrence Mann and Bones. Free the boy Bones, man. It's about damn time we free this kid. To the Atlanta Hawks for Bogdanovic. Okay, so we obviously just got done covering the DeAndre Hunter move and everything. You know, we've got people talking about like, oh, this one doesn't make a ton of sense. And just to kind of recap, the two picks that they got here are pretty much, like the two first-round picks are pretty much fake picks. The odds of them actually getting anything for them are pretty slim just from looking at them now because of the swaps and the teams that they're swapping with. Just doesn't seem very likely considering where Atlanta's position with that. So really, I'd say that this trade was Karis LeVert, Niang, and 3 second-round picks, which, given where things are going right now, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. But the Hawks are clearly trying to duck the luxury tax, right? That's the big thing that they're trying to do, is they're trying to save money because, look, they're just not that good this season. So let's go draw it up here on fans. So I guess we have to add Cleveland to it because this stuff is just happening so very quickly. So Hunter is now on the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert now comes back here to the Hawks, and we've already drawn this one out, obviously. Niang goes back to the Hawks as well. Terrence Mann now is coming to the Hawks, and then we got the boy Bones coming back to the Hawks, and Bogdanovic is out of here. He is on his way to the Clippers. Looking at this trade right here, how does this all work out? The Hawks are actually still up money. Really, they're up money after all of this? Damn. I guess they had to be in order to trade with these couple of teams, but nothing else going right now. Okay, and 3 second-round picks. Okay, wait, really? For Bogdanovic and 3 second-round picks, the Clippers are trading Mann and Bones to the Hawks, and the Hawks are sending 3 second-round picks back? Wow, Clippers. Wow. Okay, y'all did well. So the 3 seconds that they just got for Hunter, are they on their way to the Clippers right now? Presumably they could be different picks or whatever, but like, whoa, the Clippers had them by their balls right there. They were like, look, we know what y'all are trying to do. We're money makers over here in LA. We know what y'all trying to do. You guys got to give us those picks if you want us to take on this money and everything, right? We'll give you Bones. We'll give you T-Man over here. And, you know, like, you're trying to make some moves. So here you go. So obviously Terrence Mann is on kind of a weird contract at this point, because if you look at Terrence Mann, outside of like the defense, he doesn't provide you like a ton. 6 points a game, not the most efficient basketball player in the world, typically a pretty good defender, but that's about it. And he's on a decent contract at this point, probably one of the scarier contracts in the NBA right now. Like, obviously, is it completely detrimental? No, but is what it is at the end of the day. You bring in Bones, who I'm actually excited because the Hawks don't really have another point guard on the roster outside of Trae Young at this point, so I'd love to get Bones like some actual minutes so we can see what he can do. You'll have some constant like cooks out there between Trae and Bones, man, so we give him that. But Bogdanovic on his way to the Clippers. Okay, so let's pull up Bogdanovic right here. By the way, Bojan. Is Bojan ever coming back this season? When are we getting anything out of him? I don't know. Looking at Bogdanovic this year, obviously numbers down. 10 points a game, only 30% from 3. Traditionally, this guy's a much better basketball player, right? Obviously missed some games due to injuries and stuff like that. So I'd like to put him on the Clippers where things are going a little bit better and we're going to get a more traditional Bogdanovic where this guy is a really good shooter. Like, he can score you in like the mid-teens and stuff like that and be an okay defender. So if you're a Clippers fan, this is phenomenal. Like, yes, is it like long-term money at 17 million? Sure, but I mean, why not at this point, right? I mean, you look at the rest of the roster, like, it's pretty much locked up for the next couple seasons anyway, and this team's performing pretty well, so why the hell not? You get another shooter, you get another lengthier guy out there, so this is a very competent little basketball team that the Clippers have put together, man. It's an expensive one at the end of the day. Like, they're a pricey team, but you know what? Could be worse. Honestly, Zubac is on like one of the best contracts in the NBA looking at it. That's kind of crazy. But Hawks fans, I'm curious, man, if this is accurate. Like, I have a lot of questions about this. Like, I kind of want to click on the comments and see kind of like what's going on here. Heist of the century, we traded. Jesus Christ, that's a little much. I love Like, comments are so crazy, man. By the way, leave me a comment down below. You guys know I respond to all of them. Thought they considered Man to be a franchise cornerstone. Why are the Hawks blowing it up? What a steal. Who won this trade? Yeah, so glad the Nuggets traded Bones for 3 seconds. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody else noticing all the picks being moved here. That's kind of interesting, but you know what? A lot of smooth brains out there at the end of the day. So I'm very curious about this. Like, all those seconds just kind of moving. And again, Hawks are trying to save some money. I have to imagine, looking at this team, right? Like, they're going to try to either reroute like Niang or something, or maybe they try to just like move Buffkin so that they can try to duck the tax or something. I don't know. I'm curious about this, but Hawks fans, you guys should know that you guys are clearly trying to like save some money and stuff like that. But now you got Mann locked up for a couple years. This is odd. Is Terrence Mann's contract is like completely guaranteed? Is it not? Looking at him here, yeah, no, we're all guaranteed for these years. So that's. Whew, I guess we'll see, but more defenders. Throw more defenders out there. Throw Terrence Mann and Dyson Daniels at everybody at all times, and just hide Trae Young in a corner or something like that, because why not? But wow, this is an interesting turn of events. I'm very, very curious. How much longer do we have in the deadline? About 30 minutes? So anything else going to happen at this point? I guess we'll see. Anyways, I appreciate you guys as always. Hawks fans, let me hear from you. Go join the Discord, because I know I just had a Hawks fan or two jump into it not too long ago, and they're like, what's going on? So, hey, go talk it up with the rest of them in the Discord. The link is always in the description. Thanks as always, y'all. Talk later. Bye.